This is VOA News, reporting via remote. I'm Jeff Custer. Ukrainian President Vladimir Zelensky says Russian forces have turned the city of Bakhmut into ruins as they try to conquer eastern Ukraine's Donetsk province. Ukraine's military Saturday reported missile, rocket, and airstrikes in multiple parts of the country that Moscow is trying to capture after months of resistance. The latest battles of Russia's 9.5-month war in Ukraine have centered on 4 provinces that Russian President Vladimir Putin illegally claimed to have annexed in September. Russia has battered Bakhmut with rockets for more than half the year. Some buildings there remain standing, but the battle has heated up around Bakhmut since Ukraine's army recaptured the southern city of Kherson. Last week, there were reports of drone attacks on Russian air bases deep inside Russia, which Moscow blamed on Ukraine. Ukrainian officials did not officially claim responsibility for the attacks, though some did celebrate them on social media. In an appearance on the ABC Network News Sunday morning program, U.S. National Security Council spokesman John Kirby was asked about the attacks and if Ukraine was responsible, were they something the U.S. would support.
I'll let the Ukrainian armed forces speak for their operations. We are not certainly not encouraging or enabling Ukrainian operations inside Russia. We are trying to make sure that they can defend their territory, win back their ground in Ukraine. And from the very beginning, we've talked about monitoring and being mindful of the risks of escalation of this war, because that's not only not good for the Ukrainian people, it's not good for our interests, not good for the Russian people.
Ukraine's prime minister is appealing for Patriot missile batteries and other high-tech air defense systems to counter Russian attacks as more Russian shelling was reported Monday in the eastern regions of Ukraine, where Moscow is trying to make battlefield gains. Prime Minister Denis Shmyhal told the French broadcaster LCI that Russia wants to swamp Europe with a new wave of Ukrainian refugees. This is VOA News. China is dropping a travel tracing requirement as part of an uncertain exit from its strict zero COVID-19 policies that have elicited widespread dissatisfaction both inside and outside that country. Associated Press correspondent Charles de Ledesma reports.
Midnight on Monday, the smartphone app will cease to function, meaning residents' travels will not be traced and recorded, potentially reducing the likelihood they will be forced into quarantine for visiting pandemic hotspots. China's ruling Communist Party allows no independent parties to conduct verification, and such apps have been used in the past to suppress travel and free speech. The tracing app is part of a package that includes the health code, which is not yet to be disabled. I'm Charles de Ledesma.
In the U.S., a new survey shows enthusiasm for the Democratic Party may be waning among young voters. Associated Press correspondent Jennifer King has more.
Your generation is not going to be ignored. You will not be shunned. You will not be silenced.
Young people are the future, as President Biden told a group of students at Central New Mexico Community College in early November. Democrats have always counted on younger voters to embrace the party, but recent data suggests support is sliding. Voters under 30 nationwide went 53% for Democrats and 41% for Republicans during November's midterms. That's according to a national survey by AP Votecast. That's down for Democrats and up for the GOP from 2020, when Joe Biden drew 61% of younger voters versus 36% for Donald Trump. Votecast also found only about 1/4 of Democrats under 30 say being in the party is extremely or very important to them. Michael McDonald, a political science professor at the University of Florida, says the shift may be fueled by pocketbook issues like high inflation. I'm Jennifer King.
A bomb and gun attack targeting a hotel in Afghanistan's capital, Kabul, Monday, killed at least 3 assailants and wounded 21 other people, including 2 foreigners. The multi-story hotel in the Shari-Nah downtown commercial area of the Afghan capital is home to, among others, several Chinese nationals. Taliban government spokesman Zabullah Mujahid said the 3 gunmen had raided the building in the afternoon before quickly being engaged and killed by security forces. He said no foreign residents were killed, though he added 2 foreign guests were injured when they jumped out of windows to escape the attacks. He did not elaborate. An international humanitarian organization known as Emergency reported a higher casualty toll, saying the attack took place about a kilometer from its hospital in the area. Reporting via remote, I'm Jeff Custer. This is VOA News.
Hi, thank you for watching. I hope the videos are useful for you. Please subscribe to my channel using the button below.